storage investing, were you thinking like, oh man, I'm going to have to learn how to like do search engine optimization and like, you know, all the Google ads and stuff? Is this something you were thinking about, or is this something that's like, oh my gosh, now I got to do this?
I don't mind it. You know, I'm kind of a small business mentality anyway. But, you know, I'm not going to do a lot of the heavy lifting myself. Like, you know, my wife and I were out at this facility last night pretty late with the kids, and, you know, sweeping out units and stuff. And, you know, it's good to try it once and, you know, get boots on the ground and get your feeling on what's going on. But, you know, I try to hire out the things that I'm not good at or I don't want to do. And that's why you know, it was a no-brainer for us to hire Guy and for his marketing expertise. It's well worth the money, especially after you use Sparefoot. You know, I wrote a $2,500 check to Sparefoot to fill up Laporte, and you know, it'll take me 5 months to pay that to Guy. You know, so it's just you know, it makes a lot of sense just to find somebody that's really good at that, and they're able to do that heavy lifting. But it's a business,
what
right?
about
Just
like
like
all
you
the
said.
auctions too? Sorry,
The auction. So actually,
Yeah.
there's a company, and I don't know how much you want me to hawk different solutions here, but there's a company that we're working with called Late to Lean. And
Yeah.
because our strategy is that we're going to try to build a portfolio where we can, not necessarily close to our homes. Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. I've got some family in Missouri, maybe Illinois, because between Missouri and Illinois, or between Missouri and Indiana is Illinois. But you know, there's quite a few states that we're going to probably own property in, and I don't want to have to worry about knowing the lien laws in all these different states. And so there's a company called Late to Lean that they integrate with storage. And so once the tenants reach a certain point, you hand it off to them, and they'll take it all the way out through the lien process and up to the point where they're ready for auction. And then they'll actually connect their system into the auction system. And so it's just another example. It's $15 per unit, which in our mind is a no-brainer, because we charge $20 late fee, you know, and we're not going to send every unit through Late to Lean if we think that we can get them back on track. But it's just not worth our time learning all of that or trying to hire somebody when it's $15 per unit. And you know, making sure that we're following all of the different state laws with facilities in different states. It just makes sense.
Cool. I like it too. Yeah, we do all that in-house, but eventually, most likely, you know, we'll be getting somebody else to do it. There's a lot of work, auction process. There's a lot of work.
Yeah, and making sure that you're compliant with local and state laws. You can get yourself in trouble. So
yeah.